Over the last few centuries, men have experienced a decrease in physical, mental, and emotional resilience. This is in stark contrast to the extraordinary strength of our ancestors, who followed a secret, ancient Stoic principle that forged iron minds and bodies. This timeless wisdom granted them adaptive advantages and resilience. You are now about to unveil the curtains to this ancient wisdom.
In our modern world, we see young men, not even young men, old men, and just generally all men nowadays wish for one thing and one thing mostly. It is an easier life. An easier life where things just come and just happen to them smoothly, where the rewards that they want just spawn in front of them, where it just happens without even like 1% of the work where you're supposed to do. People just want money to spawn. Oh, bank account, I suddenly make 10k a month. People look for the easy way out. People look for the 2-week ab routine that can get them jacked. People look for the one pickup line that can get them any girl they want. And how many times does this end up becoming successful for all of them? 0. This works 0 times out of 10. What all these people wish for is an easier solution. But let me ask you this question, bro. Why? Why does it have to be easier? Why do you expect something good to come from something easy? You see, the rewards come to those who are worthy of it. And it wouldn't make sense for everybody to be, let's say, for example, jacked, right? The beauty of being jacked, the beauty of having a nice physique, is that it took you years worth of effort, and it took you years worth of discipline and grit and hard work and determination and sweat and sometimes blood and tears to get to that point. That's where the worth comes from. So would it really be fair if a guy snapped his fingers and decided, oh yeah, I'm jacked? That would not be fair, would it? It would not be fair to the guy who worked years for it. And on top of that, the more beautiful part about it is that nobody else has it. Nobody has Lamborghinis around. That's why when one drives by you, your big beady goblin eyes looks, oh my god, it's a Lamborghini. But imagine if everybody has it. When you see a fucking Toyota Camry down the street, you don't think, oh my god, it's a Toyota Camry, because everybody has a Toyota Camry. So why do you wish for things to be easier? Why, instead of people, realizing it has to be hard, why do they hope it's easy? When it's easy, nothing worthy comes of it. It's not easy to make your first 100k online. It's not easy to be a millionaire. It's not easy to be a billionaire. But the rewards are so fucking worth it, aren't they? So here you are thinking, I want an easier life. Is that really what you want, bro? Because if you wanted an easier life and you had the easier life, you would be dissatisfied. You would not be fulfilled. You would feel almost empty. You would genuinely feel empty. When you go to the gym, you don't hope the squat feels lighter, do you? You hope the squat, not the squat itself. The squat will feel lighter, but because your legs have gotten stronger. When you do the bicep curl, when you do your pull-up, when you hit the bench press, you don't hope the load feels lighter. You hope your pecs become stronger. You hope your chest becomes stronger. You hope your triceps become stronger. You hope that the hard work and effort and determination you put in paid off. So tell me why. Why do our modern, the people nowadays think of or want and desire an easier life? Why instead don't they desire the strength and the power to allow them to endure and pursue their goals, even though it is hard? Why? This is a question that is actually quite philosophical, because a couple of 100 years ago, the mindset shift was very apparent. People back then, they had the mindset of, I want to be stronger so that I could defeat all my problems. Today, the mindset is, I don't want the problems in the first place. You realize your life will be so empty, so dull, so barren if you don't have any problems. Life has no good times without problems, bro. There are no beautiful people without ugly people. There's no light without dark. There's no ugly without beautiful. There's no strong without weak. There's no rich without poor. You see where I'm going here? There is no opposite without its opposite. So stop wishing for an easier life. Maybe instead You just wish for the strength, and not even just wish, because wishing gets you nowhere. We know this, right? We've been wishing for so many things, and we realize, it's kind of pointless. It doesn't get us anywhere. Prayer is good. All these things, the spiritual side of things, okay, fine, that's good. We hope, we wish to be stronger, but it is time for you to put in the effort. It's time for you to put in the effort. Don't just hope that things get easier, bro. You just hope that things get easier. That won't affect you much. In fact, it will make you weaker. It will genuinely make you weaker. Oh, please, I hope the times become easier. This is such an interesting mindset shift, because I see most people nowadays, they wish for easier times. This is completely against the Stoic principles. Wishing for easier times instead of a stronger soul. Why would you do that to yourself? I think it is very disingenuous. I think it is very limiting. It limits you. I think it lowers your potential, and it destroys your confidence and your belief, because when you wish for the times to coincidentally get easier instead of you getting stronger, you attribute the change and the success to the universe, to something other than yourself. And this is not me just saying, completely neglect God, completely neglect what you believe in. This is me saying, have some confidence in yourself and believe that you can get stronger to slay all your problems. That is what I say. That is what I believe in. Don't purely just wish for the times to get easier, because they only get easier when you make them easier. The times don't just change by themselves, bro. It's that quote all the time. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. The times don't just spawn in by themselves, right? Hard times don't just create themselves, and then the good times don't just create themselves. They are altered, they are changed by the men, by the people, by us, by me, by you. When I was broke, you know what I wished for? I didn't wish, oh God, please make money spawn in my bank account. I wished specifically for me to be a better speaker, for me to be a better YouTuber, for my channel to start growing. I didn't wish for the money itself. I wished for the facilities to allow me to make money, and now I don't have to worry about money ever again, because I did the right things. I didn't wish, oh God, please make the times easier. Do not wish, and whether you believe in God or not, bro, you still wish for things, right? Even if you're an atheist, or if you are a theist, you still wish for things. So stop wishing for the wrong things. Stop wishing for the times. You create the times. You create the times, and nobody will. Nobody is coming to save you, young man. Nobody is coming to save you. So take the inspiration, take the message, and take everything I've been saying so far as a drive, as a fuel for you to make your own change, because the change isn't coming. You think, I don't understand. People think this, right? They're sitting in a position where life just happens to them, and they say, oh yeah, bro, I know eventually one day I'll become rich. Okay, and I ask them, okay, well, on what basis do you think that? Oh, I just know somehow I'll figure it out eventually. What do you mean you'll figure it out eventually? Don't you think most people have that mindset as well? Oh, somehow it'll happen. Oh, yeah, so many people have that mindset, but I'm the special one. You are fuck all from special. You are one out of the 7 billion people on this earth who think similar things. They all think life will just spawn in better things. You are fuck all. You are not special. I am not special. You are not special. The difference between me and you, though, is that I actually put in the work, and I didn't wish for the times to get better. I wished for a stronger back. Yet here you are. Hopefully the times will get easier. Now, there are circumstances and there are situations where you aren't directly in control of your situation. For example, warfare that's happening around the world. You don't control when the bombs land, do you? But you do control your mindset. You do control the love you give to the people around you. You do control how you feel. You control your mental health, no matter what you fucking say. And you can control a lot more things actually than you think you can. So alter your mindset, change the belief systems you have, adopt these Stoic principles that you are in fact in control. Not your circumstance, not your environment, not the things around you, but you. You wield your own sword, you wield your own tools to slay your problems. The problems will not be defeated on their own. You are a man against an army of problems. They will not fall and die on their own. You must stab them and slay them by yourself. They will not defeat themselves. They won't suicide. They're gonna come after you. They're not running away, bro. So stop running away from them because they are faster than you and they will chase you. Adopt these principles and I promise you, you will have an iron mind, your soul will be sharp, and you will actually have a lot better mental health. Because instead of attributing your problems and your damages and your lost causes to the world, you actually take responsibility. Now every single message, every single piece of wisdom that I just spilled down towards you can be attributed to one line, one phrase, one message. Wish not for a lighter load, but for a stronger back.